So we're going to assemble the vibraphone, and right away I'm going to point out the bag system here between the frame bag and the resonating bag. These were commissioned by Peter Hussman of Meridian Bag Company. They're very well known for making quality soft bags of bases. So, and they were made to specific design, custom tailored, custom designed, custom sewn for this particular model, the Musser M-55 vibraphone. So, one of the first things you notice is good compartments to store all of the framework and stuff. Here's our pedal. I'm going to set this aside. We'll use it later. And these I'll talk about a little later as well. This is one of the upgrades that I made to this instrument along the lines of the Piper Musser vibraphone. It is designed to stabilize the frame. We'll talk a little bit about that later when I get the frame up on its feet. So, already retrieved the pedal and the original frames. See, everything is nice and tight. No slack, no movement. This is another little compartment here, Velcro. Has a little pull, easy tab here to pull. You can slide the crossbar right out from underneath, and as you can see, that's also been tailored so it fits snug. No excess movement to tear or rip the fabric. Now there is one flaw on the fabric, just regular wear and tear in the 15 years that I've had this bag. And anyway, I'm going to set this aside to show you just a little wear and tear on the fabric. So if we go to here on the bottom side where it lays, you can see just a little bit of the cordura, the nylon, is just worn. So, full disclaimer, it's not a brand new bag. Alright, so we're going to set this aside, and we're going to start on assembling the frame. Another disclaimer right here, the cord is just a little, might need some new adjustment there, a new cord. The wiring is still good. It's all intact, integrity inside. There are no bare wires showing. So it is still fully functional. Gonna get the cord out of the way so that we can move the frames out. There's a piece right here. It flips, catches the screw. And the same on the other side. The catch there. And do that. Alright. At this point, I'll step over and retrieve the crossbar. And we'll get into showing off some of the upgrade. So this crossbar, at the very end there, will just slide in and drop down inside that little opening. And the same way here on this side, you see that little opening where it'll simply line up, slide in, and slide down, and fasten with the wing bolt. From there, we're going to grab these two upgrades. Now this was original with the vibraphone, the braces here. But what I found, and so did Piper when he designed the Musser Piper, was that with this inch aluminum, when you put stress down on the bar, it would actually bow and while it was allowing the damper to pull down in the center, because it was bowing up on the top, it wasn't uniform, and so the bars on the higher and lower octave wouldn't dampen like as well as the bars in the center. So I remedied that by fabricating a couple of aluminum, very lightweight aluminum rods here. And we simply screw those in to the holes I drilled to accommodate those. No need to drill anything up here because it fits in the same bolt that was designed originally for it. Okay. And tighten that down, and then no more bowing. The only drawback is that the wing nuts have to come off in order to fasten this thing down. But how often do you want to really move this thing anyway? For some, yeah, it's fine, you know, and it's still completely mobile. It's just one of the things that make sure you do every time you move it. All right. Pedal. Oh, and actually, I'm going to put that washer on top. Washer on the bottom, washer on top. So it allows side lateral movement. Rod fits right underneath here, underneath the damper, spring loaded. That little collar keeps it from getting loose. I'm going to move the pedal in an up position while I move the vibes up to their feet, onto their feet. And speaking of their feet, this is another upgrade from the original 1.5 inch wheels that came with this. I replaced them with Nico Vanderplas 4 inch wheels. All of them lock, which is quite different from the commercial production vibraphone that was made, how this was made, which only had 2 locking, but all 4 lock. This thing is not going to budge. And to keep the integrity of the height, originally I did saw off the difference in the legs so that so that the instrument would remain at its original height. Okay, so with those loose, I'm going to go ahead and lift this with the wheels, and we're going to go ahead and lock the wheels down, right down here on my feet. Okay, so the damper, speaking of which, since you can have a good view of it right now, is also an upgrade as opposed to that hard felt that Musser produced. This is also a Nico Vanderplas upgrade. This is felt, but it's basically like a Fig Newton. The outside is felt, the inside is silicone, so it dampens uniformly without buzz, without with no hint of buzz. It's fantastic. If you don't have one, if you've already got a vibraphone and you're just looking at this video, I would strongly suggest upgrading to the Vanderplas or whatever, who else has one out there, but a silicone felt. All right. So next up, follow me over here. And as I stated before, this bag is also created by Meridian Bag Company. And there's a logo for it somewhere on this bag. Alright. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, set the